Well, can you present yourself?
I'm Reed Harris, Vice President of Athlete Development for the UFC.
Well, first of all, what's it like to come here down to Mexico? Do you think it's a really different environment than the US, where the UFC, the prime promotion, was born?
Well, I'll tell you, seeing this tournament, I've been to a lot of IMMAF tournaments. The UFC supports this organization financially, and this is the biggest tournament I've ever seen. It's got more competitors than I've ever seen. And I watched some of the competitions, and the level looks pretty good, you know? So we hope to get a lot of fighters from Mexico. So we are really, really happy about things like this. Mexico is a good market for us now that we have Henry as our champion. As when we had Kane as the champion, the shows would do really, really well. So we're excited about the prospects in Mexico in the next couple of years.
I'm not saying you're scouting, but do you see some really interesting talents right here?
I'm always scouting. You know, what I do, I don't do the matchmaking. Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard do. Occasionally I'll see a guy and I'll send him an email. That's about it. But I've seen a lot of talent here today. And listen, talent finds us. They really do. If guys are good, we figure it out. And I think that, you know, we would really like to have a lot of really solid Mexican fighters on our roster.
We have that Mexican champion, Henry Seguro,
yes,
and contender Kelvin Gastelum. But where is it going, man? It said that it could be a pay-per-view here in Mexico.
Sure.
So.
We've done a couple pay-per-views here, and I think that with if we did a show, say with Henry, it'd certainly be a pay-per-view. You know, Kelvin and Henry, by the way, are two of the nicest guys I've ever worked with. So when I travel with them, it's actually fun. And so we've had a good time. Mexico City's been very warm and welcoming. Again, next year, I'm sure we'll be down here to do another event. And the events we've done here have been very successful.
And from your perspective, where do you think the Mexican MMA is going?
Well, I think it's going to be, I truly think that it's going to be kind of at the level of Brazil, which, you know, Brazil and America are where we find most of our fighters, most of our good fighters. I think Mexico in the next couple of years is going to step in as well. And obviously the more markets we have with really, really good fighters, the better off we are. Also in the lightweight divisions, you know, you guys really have a lot of really, really talented guys and women. And, you know, Lexus Grasso and obviously Henry, and there's a number of them. And we're excited about it. We want this sport to grow as big as it can get, and we're a long way from that right now. It can get a lot bigger.
Well, thank you, sir.
Right. Nice to meet you.